All right, welcome to our patch broadcast. We're going to talk a little bit about our grand opening for our archery trail and our fitness trail. It happened this past Sunday, November 4th, and turned out fantastic. Couldn't have asked for a better day. The weather was phenomenal, and the group of folks we had out there is just great. It was a great kickoff to our community project, the first real big community project that we have tackled. And I want to say it went fantastic. And we got a lot of great stuff that's come of that. So, of course, we started out, we had a open day for our archery range. We put out 40 3D archery targets, really nice targets. And we worked with Charlie Kuhn, who's been one of our longtime patch instructors and supporters. And Charlie went around and spent about a month, roughly, selling those targets to the businesses. The businesses donated money to buy those targets to help set up the archery range. So a big thank you to Charlie Kuhn. We had Gary Alvis, who had the idea and who supported it from the very beginning. He really spearheaded the project, and he helped talk with businesses as well and develop the whole idea behind it, saying, we needed something in the community for adults, kids, and families to do, and having a history of archery here and hunting as a background for people in Roane County, it was a natural fit. And it was a great idea by Gary, and Gary Sporting Pond, he was the first one that jumped on board to support this project. So a big thank you to Gary. Of course, Bub Greathouse come out, and he was at the grand opening as well and helped lay out the course, and Bub shoots professionally, so we're really grateful to have his help. He came out one evening after work and spent 4 hours laying out the course.
I'm not saying anything about his purple bow.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. We had a good joke laughing about that, but man, he can shoot, and I can see why he's...
A lot of them can. We have a lot of excellent high-end archers in Roane County. We have ones that have done well in national competitions and world competitions.
Yep.
Both male and female, and we have a lot of youngsters that are excellent up-and-coming competitive bow shooters.
Yep.
And that was nice to see them out there, and that's why we built this. We felt that there was enough people in our community that would use it, and then also as an economic
economic development.
Yeah, economic development. You have people that can come in from out of town, hopefully, and utilize this archery range. People can bring their friends in from out of town, go shoot it, hopefully, get some gas and spend some coin at one of our local businesses that were so gracious to sponsor these targets.
Yep, so great input from our local community, and of course, that's something that we targeted from the beginning. What would be good for our community? What would interest high school students, middle school students, our archery program in the schools? I know Coach Burdett teaches archery in gym class at the high school, so this will transfer over to those kids. And we've had a couple kids out there from the high school shooting it every day. I walked around Tuesday with Hunter and Dalton Simmons, and my kids, and we walked around and shot the course. So, and then Austin O'Brien and Justin Saunders and Randy O'Brien, they all come out and helped set the pegs and gave their input and spent a day, and then came back a second day and helped. And I can't thank those fellas enough. Jamie Justice from Richards Lawn and Garden come and mowed the path for us, and donated a lot of evenings for that. So we've had a lot of great community support, and that's one of the big things we talked about. So we had our grand opening on Sunday, had about 40 archers walk through there. Everybody loved it. So I'd encourage you, if you have a bow and you hunt, come out and support the archery range. We have a money box there that Dana Camp made us from Hog Wild Creations.
Located on Route 119 near the Division of Highways garage on what is now being called the UMC Community Park.
Yep.
And it is the Pinecrest Archery Trail, which is the name that was formerly used for that property a long time ago. So we thought it'd be nice to name it after that.
A little history.
Right. And it is there for you. Somebody asked me just today, they said, when is that open? When can you shoot it? You can shoot it at your leisure when it's light out, and you can go shoot. You can shoot it any day of the week.
Yep, so that's what we're looking at. And again, it's kid-friendly, family-friendly. We ask everybody to be safe. Of course, don't use broadheads, stuff like that. Basic stuff. So we were out there today working with Greg Hall from Hall's Excavating. Greg, a great guy. He's put a lot of time and effort into this project, the walking fitness trail, which has been used in an incredible amount already. We had a spot in the back where one of the trucks had struggled because of the off camber and the downhill nature of the hillside there, struggled to get gravel up where we wanted it on the trail. And Greg came back out today, him and Steve, and they had their Bobcat out there and their backhoe and their dump truck, and they working with LD Epling from our Farmer's Friend, fixed the back turn and got the gravel down good, got it good and level. Fixed up some rolling spots we had, or as my wife was referring to it, some whoops.
Yeah.
You could run through there, a little motocross terminology, but so it is fully open and functional, and everything's smoothed out. And then Greg was working. We have a trail cut in that takes you up to the archery range,
Connects the two, yes.
So you can do some little bit harder training if you choose. So they were out there working today, and I can't thank Greg enough. He really put a lot of effort. He went above and beyond with the effort. Him and Steve working on that. And then LD Epling gave me a ton of input and a lot of help with the gravel and how we should work it out. And his drivers, you know, Gordon had a lot of input on organizing the trucks. And Matt Painter donated a day out there to come and put in a drain for us. So Matt Painter, you know, a whole day of his time and his tractor and his equipment putting in a drain. So we really appreciate all the help from those guys. And keep that in mind, you know, shopping locally. That's one of the things that we like to talk about. Everything with the trail and with the 3D Archery Range is done by local businesses, and that's something we're really proud of. You know,
and if you go out and shoot that archery range and you go around, you'll see the names of the businesses beside the targets on the signs that Specialty Graphics
Yep.
made for us, and the signs around that were developed by Steve Fetty.
Yep.
And if you go into these businesses after you shoot that trail, thank them for their support of that archery trail and making it happen in this community.
Yep, so we're really proud of that. And on Sunday we had the Boy Scouts out there. We worked with Chris Taylor and Anthony Roberts and Joe Woolweaver. They put a lot of work into it. They had their Pinewood Derby out there. We had hot dogs and hot chocolate for everybody. So the UMC Community Park is getting used and it's open. So you can feel free to go out there and jog, walk, play with your kids in the field, ride bikes. The trail is completely done now and finished, and it's in great shape. And we'll have a video as well from the work that Greg's done, and also we have some videos of the archery shoot. And I know A&M Technologies, or Digital Technologies with Joe, had made a video, and seen it out there on Sunday, made a video that shows some of the archery stuff that went on. So a great time. Now, a big thanks again to Gary Alvis and Charlie Kuhn, who did a lot of work behind the scenes. Gary donated a $125 hunting blind that we had a prize shootout of, and we gave a blind away at the end of the day, and also some gift certificates and stuff. So, you know, a lot of community support and a great project. So get out there and check it out. Again, it's on Route 119, past the State Road Garage, before the high school. It's open and ready for usage. So get out there, get outside, take your family, and have a great time. So, all right, well, that's it for the talking about the archery range and the fitness trail. They're open. Get out there and use them.
It's been Zach Zdanek and Dave McCutcheon with the Patch online streaming show. And you can check it out on our webpage, on our Facebook page at
facebook.com/patch21. It's also on our Ustream channel, and then it'll be on our website link as well. And then a big thanks to A&M Digital Technologies for making all this happen. You know, another local business stepping in, making this possible. So thanks and have a great day. Watch our other videos.